Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are brand new here. In today's video I'm going to be doing an unpopular opinions video, but I thought I'd put a little emo spin on it. I thought I'd do an emo unpopular opinions video, so I asked you all to send me your unpopular opinions to do with like emo stuff. So if you are new here, do subscribe down below, and without further ado, let's get into the video. First thing here is His Last Walk by Blesstheful is the best album either Craig Mabbitt or Ronnie Radke have ever made. I low-key, I'm gonna put this out there, don't drag me, I didn't actually know that they were involved in Blesstheful. I didn't know this. I only really looked into them both for Escape the Fate and Ronnie obviously for Falling in Reverse, so I didn't really know anything about their other projects. I know like one Blesstheful song, so I guess I kind of have to listen to that to kind of see if I agree with you or not. But to me, their stuff in Escape the Fate is always going to be a little bit better than whatever, because it's Escape the Fate. But also I feel like Falling in Reverse is better than what Ronnie brought to Escape the Fate. That's just me putting that out there. Next one is Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge was MCR at their best. I low-key want to disagree with that. I feel like it was a good album, you know, it was a great album. It's probably my favourite album by then. I'm not saying it's not their best, but I feel like it's on tie with The Black Parade, because I just feel like that was a good album as well. And I feel like a lot of people try and push away The Black Parade because they feel like it's a mainstream album, which, you know, I don't think is right. I think we should just respect and appreciate all of MCR's work, because, you know, all of it is pretty good. Okay, the next one is We Don't Have to Look Emo as Portrayed by Media to be emo or even like the music. I completely agree with this, like wholeheartedly, 100%. You know, just because you like a certain style of music doesn't mean you have to start dressing like it or anything like that. I know so many people who are into the bands that I am and they don't dress anything like I do. 21 Pilots cover of Cancer doesn't do the song justice at all. As much as I love 21 Pilots, I do want to agree with this. Disagree in a sense that I think it's a really good cover, and of course I do adore the cover of it, but in comparison to the actual original song, it will never be as good. That's just, you know, that's just a fact. I do agree. I feel like they put a spin on it to kind of suit their style and taste, which is like absolutely fine. You know, I do enjoy that version of it. It will never top the original. Next one is Heathens is overrated. This really hurts my soul because I do really like the song Heathens, but yeah, I completely agree. Like that they did a song for a movie, because when I saw it in the cinema, I was like proper like crying like a proud mother. Like it was like the best time of my life hearing that in the cinema. It's definitely an overrated song. It's definitely up there with Stressed Out. Stressed Out is good, don't get me wrong. I do buy it, I do love it, but it's up there with Heathens. For me, yeah, it is an overrated song. I do agree with that. Next one, Raytoro is one of the best My Chemical Romance members. I'm gonna disagree with you there. I'm really sorry. When I think of My Chemical Romance, obviously Gerard is my favourite member, so I'm gonna like go there. I mean, to be fair, all the MCR members are pretty decent and like all as good as each other. I'm just gonna disagree with that because Gerard is my favourite. You know, he always will be. This is just the way I am. I'm just gonna say that they're all really good because they're all kind of amazing, so there we are. Alkaline Trio should be in conversation when it comes to emo. They are underrated. They're so underrated that I'm not gonna lie, I know like nothing about Alkaline Trio. I heard of them, but I've never delved into that to explore them and find out anything about them, so yeah, I can't really argue on this one. I can argue that they obviously are underrated because I don't really know much about them, so I mean, you've got a point there. Bring Me the Horizon's old songs aren't appreciated enough. I definitely agree with this one. I feel like everyone nowadays knows Bring Me the Horizon because of Sempiternal and Ammo, and That's the Spirit album. I feel like no one anymore kind of knows their older stuff. I think the first song I heard of theirs was Blessed with a Curse or Don't Go. It was one of the two. So I feel like a lot of people now don't know that side of them and they don't really appreciate it. So yeah, I agree with you on that one. This one is basically a Pete Wentz versus Patrick Stump debate. I was always a Pete girl, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Patrick was great, we love Patrick, we stan Patrick, but I was always a Pete Wentz girl. I mean, you know, pop in the comments below, like, are you a Pete girl or are you a Patrick girl? Like, I'd love to find out. Blackfoot bros don't deserve the hate that they get. 100% agree with this one, wholeheartedly agree with this one. I definitely agree with this one. I feel like when they first formed, because of the way they looked and the way they dressed and the makeup and all that jazz, people were like, hating on them because of that, which I mean, you shouldn't hate on people for the way they dress, but also I feel like now people just hate on them because it's like a trendy thing to do. I feel like they've kind of carried that over from when they first formed, and are now just like, they find it's like an edgy thing to do. It's like hate on Blackfoot brides, and it's just like, just don't now. Like, it's kind of boring, like kind of over it. I 100% agree. I don't think that they deserve any of the hate they get, because it just doesn't make sense to me anymore. The last one is basically, I'm not a fan of Weezer. I don't know why people like them so much. I mean, I want to disagree with you because I do really like Weezer. I don't like them to an extent that they're like one of my favourite bands. I just enjoy like the odd song here and there. I do enjoy them though, nonetheless, so I do have to disagree with you. I feel like it's an acquired taste sort of situation. Like, I feel like you either like them or you don't. I feel like people probably see them as like an old band, so that's why they don't like them, if you know what I mean. Like, I feel like they look at them and think like, oh, they're not really like new, they're not really like hip, they're not really fresh, so they just choose not to like them, which is like fine. I like obviously their old stuff. Their new stuff isn't really for me, so maybe that's where people are getting it from. Maybe they're not a fan of like Weezer now, but Weezer back in the day was like they were good. That was my emo unpopular opinions video. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you want me to do a second part to this, then definitely let me know in the comments below. Comment down below any emo unpopular opinions that you have that I didn't say in the video. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.
On